You know, we got to make it look like we got a lot of people under us doing really important shit.
That
but
is
actually,
definitely the psychology of
it is, yeah.
the workplace, and it's a real shame, and it's something you have to actively fight against in your life. You know, I think
you can't though, because they'll just fire you. Yeah,
Well,
because they don't want somebody who's going to speak up. They just want like
the last 2 jobs I've had. I got let go because they were like, "You look like you're not doing much." I was like, "Well, you're wrong."
Well, that's an art form, though. It's an art form to appear.
Yeah, you should. These toilets don't clean themselves, guys.
It's a little bit like
Jeez.
Scotty in Star Trek, right? Where Scotty comes back for an episode of TNG.
Yeah.
And he says
He was caught in the
never tell the
transporter loop.
captain exactly how long it's going to take.
You don't say 2 hours, laddie. You say 8. And when he says get it done sooner, you get it done in 2.
I think Scotty did more work than Geordie did, though.
What? Are you mad?
Geordie was a fucking slacker. Like, he just
Dude,
sat down there and
no.
polished his hairband visor thing.
How dare you?
He didn't do shit.
He does
And then
a
he
lot.
spent the rest of the time just thinking about how he was going to, like, creep on girls in the holodeck.
Oh,
You're
God.
thinking about Riker.
That is one of the biggest things I actually think that is not addressed at all in Star Trek, because most of the TNG was done before the internet, right? And the amount of times people have private holodeck programs with literally sex fantasies featuring other members of the cast, and no one thinks that's weird.
It's really weird.
It's
like
so common.
And
though.
even weirder when somebody bursts into the holodeck and they find out that you're actually having sex with virtual them. And it's like, I didn't authorize that.
Yeah, that would be fucking
I never
weird.
got the permission form for that one. You know, Riker's just in there getting it on big time with, like, Picard.
Riker's got a simulation where all the women on the ship have to fuck him on the holodeck. Like, he's fucking them all, and they're all going, "Oh, Riker, you're the best." And Captain Picard would be like, "The bridge to Riker, where are you?" Just fucking every single person on the ship, Captain, in the virtual world.
And meanwhile, Picard's in there riding a pony around a fucking Welsh
reading
field.
a book. He'd be reading a book in the holodeck. I've got a simulation where I sit calmly in a room and read a book. And Riker's like having a fucking cocaine and hookers party on the holodeck.
Yeah. He's like that guy from Die Hard. You know, the first Die Hard? The beard. Remember that guy?
Alice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hans, Bubby, I'm your white knight. Yeah, sorry. I know that film a bit too well.
It's like
a classic.
It's like the ultimate Christmas movie, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
Always
I
on
love
around
it to bits.
Christmas. Yeah.
So what else have we been doing? I went to Gamescom in Germany.
Gamescom? Is that James Cordener's own convention?
James, yes. We all have to worship and kiss pictures of him. Oh, it was magnificent. It was a nice convention.
Oh, good.
I had a good time. There was a couple of good stories out there.
You didn't really actually do much at Gamescom, though, didn't you? You went out into Cologne and went to art galleries and stuff.
Yeah, day one we went. Me and Duncan and Shin went. We had to do this, but we didn't have to. We wanted to do this thing to see the new South Park game,
right?
The Fractured But Whole.
The what? Excuse me?
Nice.
The Fractured But Whole. Yeah.
What's that?
It's a South Park game.
Very much like the original South Park game, except for they developed this Oculus Rift thing to go over your nose called the Nosulus Rift, where basically when you fart in the game, it farts in your face. And it's basically an elaborate troll come up that it's been invented by Trey and Matt and I guess the marketing people to get a load of journalists and just fart in their face. And so, man, it was pretty funny though. So we went there, and before we went there, I was Duncan and Shin. You know that thing where you're out with your friends and you're like, "Oh, where shall we eat?" And they're like, "I don't know. Where do you want to eat?" It's like, "I don't know. Where do you want to eat?" They were doing that. So I found a place on TripAdvisor that did really good herring. And when I suggested it to them as a joke, they said, "Oh, that sounds fine." And I was like, "Oh my god, okay, great. Let's get them to eat herring." So I kind of wanted to do it as a troll, really. And so we went there, sat down, and they ordered like the most stinky herring I've ever imagined. And I felt so I was the last to order.
Does herring smell like kipper?
Yeah, it's a lot like it's a strong tasting bony fish.
God damn.
And anyway, the way it was ordered was that, Duncan and Shin have got these little moustachy beard things, and they were just going to get herring all over them. Oh man. So anyway, they hated me after that. We went away from that. Just kind of, Duncan was like, he couldn't get the smell of herring out of his like fingers and stuff and out of his beard. And then we went to the South Park thing where they strap the thing to your face and fart on your face. But the way it works is it sprays this horrible farty liquid onto your face. And honestly, like it would not leave. The smell would not leave for about, I'd say, about 36 hours.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
It was horrific.
So you guys just smelled like farts the whole time you were at Gamescom.
Some people were like retching and being sick. We were just when we had the combination of fishy herringy smell plus fart smell. We didn't smell like farts. We kind of could smell farts
all the time
for about over a day afterwards. It was absolutely foul. And the worst thing that was, after all that, they lost the video. So they gave us a USB drive with our video on it, but it was empty.
Oh my god!
Fuck.
I don't even know if there's going to be a video of that.
Oh my god!
I recorded it on my phone, so that's really
high quality
good,
shit.
I guess. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I might put it out somewhere if I can tidy it up. But yeah, that was. Do you know what? It was a day to remember. Is all I'm saying.
God.
But holy fucking shit! Like I do not recommend ever doing that again or at all.
Nice.
And the other 2 days, I didn't
Do not
really
do
go
the
to.
fart thing.
I didn't actually go to Gamescom. So we went to Gamescom for a day, walked around, looked at all the games. Me and Duncan ended up playing physical card games more, though, because there's a Gwent, Witcher.
The Witcher thing. Yeah.
Making Gwent as a digital collectible card game. And so we played the physical version of that because they were so booked up. When me and Duncan went over there, they were like, yeah, we can't fit you on until 7. So me and Duncan were like, oh, hang on, we'll just crack open one of your free Polish beers and play the physical version. Because they had this massive wooden Gwent table there that they've been touring around the world with really nice sets of cards. So we played a few games of that, had a beer, and then we went and played some other games, physical card games. It was really weird, actually. So we didn't play a single video game at Gamescom.
It turns out you don't like video games much. So
I loved it. I was thinking, do you know, we should maybe go to the board game convention they have every year, because they have one in Germany called, I think it's called Spiegel or something.
Spiegel Convention.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
You see it on the front of these board games that you buy, you know, it's like Spiegel winner or something like that,
they
2016
love a board
or whatever.
game in Germany.
Man, they made
love
Germany made the Settlers of Catan.
They did, and Carcassonne and a ton of other games.
Still a national pastime for them.
Well, this is something I really want to do. I really want to make a board games channel or something like that. And I feel like I want to play more sort of live action, because we do games night, which is great.
Yeah, but those are very simple games, aren't they?
They're very simple, but we're starting to do longer form ones that are, you know, maybe like longer, like 3/4 an hour. And I feel like if we're going to do those videos, we can't put them all on the main channel.
Longer games.
It's better to put the first 15 minutes on the main channel. Then if people like it, they can go and watch another hour of it, or maybe a second game of it elsewhere, rather than, you know, having hours and hours of stuff on the main channel that doesn't really feel very good. So, and also, I'd like to do sort of strange stuff. Like, I think if we went to Spiegel, I'm not even sure what it's called, Spielen, something like that.
I think Spiegel means talk.
I don't even. Spielen is game.
Steven Spiegelberg.
Spielen.
Spiegel is the newspaper.
Oh, Der Spiegel. Oh, yeah, it is. I can't remember what it's called. It's called something like that. Anyway, it's in Germany.
Do you know what the Spiegel means? The mirror. So Spiegel is a mirror.
Oh, right.